Okay, senior night activities are done. The captains are meeting in the middle circle, and welcome to tonight's broadcast of your Vilonia Eagles facing off against the Greenbrier Panthers here in Greenbrier. Greenbrier just got done doing its senior night celebrations, and we should be moving into action soon. Greenbrier calls it out, takes the field. Oh, it doesn't work there. All right, we are back to action. Are about to begin action. So let's see, starting lineups for the Vilonia Eagles. Julio Sanchez will be playing keeper. Your back line is made up of Gage Pope, Braden Solomon, Kason Martin, Noah Ortega. In the midfield, you have Case Bird and Sam Kaufman. You got Jance Martin, Taylor Siver, Nathan Hoyt, and Charles Polcar up top. Center ref is walking a fresh ball out to the middle of the field where a ball is already waiting. It does seem like Vilonia will get the ball to start the match. Vilonia's Nathan Hoyt is over the ball. Center's taking his checks his ARs. And we're off. Hoyt drops to Bird. Bird drops it all the way back to Solomon. Everyone starts taking the shape. Ortega up to Polcar. Greenbrier picks it off. After a couple loose ball touches, Hoyt tracks things down. Martin drops to Bird. Bird pressured from behind by Crum. Martin to Bird. Up to Jance. Jance trying to get down the sideline to Hoyt on a run. Can Hoyt track it down and play? He can. Oh, poked away by the Greenbrier fullback, number 5, Ian Smith. Now Greenbrier looking to go the other way. Crum sneaks it past Casey Martin, but Bird's there to deflect it. Now Taylor Siver pokes it between Greenbrier's foot, and something's wrong with Taylor Siver. Taylor earns Coach Perez a yellow card for wearing inappropriate either jewelry or a ring or something. Yeah. Taylor's got to leave the field. Sam Juarez replaces him. Drop ball. Solomon to Juarez. Kaufman's got it far sideline. Pops it up to Polcar. Can't keep it in play. Throw for Greenbrier. Greenbrier with a throw, number 22. Parker Roberts. Gets the ball in. Birds pressuring. 25 gets a foot on it. Julio dives, but it is off frame. So 25, Luis Cantu is off frame with his approach, and a goal kick for Vilonia. Brain with the big touch off the top of the head of Polkar. 11 pokes it back up. 12 has it far sideline. Polkar takes it away from him. Ball's out of touch. Greenbrier throw. Drop it back to number 5, Ian Smith. Hoyt with a little bit of initial pressure. Now Polkar, 5 drops. Centering touch, flips over Juarez. Through ball to Crum. Crum tracks it down in the S. Centers it straight onto Julio's hands, though. Julio with the save on the Taylor Crum shot. Hoyt has the ball poked away from him. Foul called. There'll be a Vilonia restart in the middle of the Panthers' mouth. Bird over the mouth. That's up. Off the head of a Greenbrier back line. Sem tracks it down. Sem drops it back to Ortega. Noah trying to get to Polkar. 12 gets a foot on it. That's Jason Ibarra, but it is a Vilonia throw. Polkar trying to turn it. Poked away. Ortega forces some pressure. Ball up to number 9. Lucas Osborne in the midfield. Birds pressuring. Jance Martin gets there. Flicks it up to Hoyt. Hoyt, thrown to the middle of the field. Ball out wide to Crum. Crum is on. Solomon steps in front of the centering touch. Solomon somehow, after a couple different deflections, comes away with it. Drops it to Martin. Kaufman drops. Greenbrier ball on the far sideline. Now centered. Bird steps in front. Case out to Polkar. Polkar trying to center. 16 gets a foot on it. It's on the foot of Hoyt. It's deflected off Hoyt. Jance Martin's got it. Drops it back to Bird. Bird takes a touch. Polkar from too far out. Shot may have been on the post, but the keeper was there to stop it. Bird flips it up. That's off the head of Greenbrier. Jance Martin comes down with it, middle of the field, drops it back to Sem. Sem's got pressure from behind. Gets it out to Ortega. Noah trying to drop it to Pope. Greenbrier able to get a head on it. Pope pokes it out to Ortega. Ortega puts the ball high in the air. That's going to get picked off by Greenbrier midfield. But Bird's there. Bird to Martin. Martin over on the numbers trying to center it up to Polkar. Polkar gets a foot on it. Turns a left foot. It's deflected off Greenbrier. Now Greenbrier trying to work up the sideline. Gets it up to Crum. Crum looks to possess. Martin's there to pressure. Luis Cantu tries to get it through. Ortega steps in front of it. Ortega megs him, but Cantu is able to track back to it. Greenbrier has it in some space in the midfield. Tries to play ball, touch out wide to Crum. Crum has it, pressured by Martin. Crum centering it. Julio gets a foot on it. Pope pokes it away, but number 6 is there. And after a couple of deflections, Julio picks it up. So 6 somehow got the ball through Gage Pope, and Julio's able to pick it up before it crosses the goal line. Julio's quick restart is taken by Greenbrier. Now Greenbrier looking to attack up the far sideline. Gets through Pope, but Ortega's there. Ortega's clear. Deflected off Greenbrier. It should be a goal kick, Eagles. 9 minutes into this first half. It's still 0-0. Substitution for Greenbrier, leaving the match is number 16. I don't have a 16 on my roster. He's replaced by number 8, Gordon Jones. Bird drops it back to Solomon. Solomon trying to put it up to Kaufman. Cantu takes it. Cantu sends it out wide to Crum. Crum with Case and Martin on him. Ball centered. Lucas Osborne sends it back out to Cantu. Cantu to Jones. Sem slows down the attack. Greenbrier has to drop. Big touch across the field by number 5, but that is straight into touch. Greenbrier or Vilonia throw somewhere around the 10-yard line on the far sideline. Loose ball. Greenbrier finally pulls out, drops it. .22 for Greenbrier has it near sideline. Clayton Perez sends it over to Jason Nabarra. Jason Nabarra makes a run, gets up to Cantu. Cantu trying to center it. Bird's there. Trying to get over to Crum. Crum settles. Case and Martin's on him. Now it's dropped back to 22. 22 is Parker Roberts, flips into the box. Oh. Cantu's shot off the foot of either Pope or Solomon, and Solomon finally gets a clear. It is going to be a Greenbrier throw near sideline. Parker Roberts with a low line drive. Greenbrier trying to work it across the top. Asher Adamson drops it back to Parker Roberts. Sem gets it off his head, puts it up. Hoyt trying to pressure to win the ball. Momentarily does, gets it up to Polcar. Polcar turns with it. Polcar's in the Bermuda Triangle. And somehow gets through it. Nope, Greenbrier there, 12. Jason Nabarra tracks it down. Hoyt. Jance Martin gets a foot on it, just not enough, off frame. Slide by the keeper, but that was going to go out wide. Loose ball on the goalie restart. Vilonia picks it up. Bird has it in the middle circle, gets it up to Kaufman. Kaufman flicks it off Gordon Jones's head. Polcar tracks it, keeps the ball in bounds, centers it, trying to get to Jance. Off the head of 22, Parker Roberts. 6, Asher Adamson has it for Greenbrier. Kaysen steps in front of that ball before it gets to Crum, but it is to Parker Roberts down here near sideline. He's around the 45. He looks to center it. Bird gets a foot on it, pokes it wide to Kaufman. Kaufman pressured from behind in the side. Kaufman trying to flip it up to Polcar on a run. Polcar Can't get through 11. Clayton Preza does a good job of shielding off Polkart. It'll be a goal kick for the Panthers. Quick touch out to Clayton Preza. Preza to, number is that? 5. That's Ian Smith. Ian Smith with a big touch up, but Ortega has it. Ortega puts it up to Juarez. Juarez over to Bird. Bird to Jance Martin. Jance over to Kaufman. Sam's got it. Sam's got it. Sam's got space. Sam online finds the net. And just like the girls' game, Vilonia goes up 1-0. All right, during this restart, so that happened in the 13th minute. Somehow I got 30 seconds ahead of actual play, but now we're back, right? Vilonia throw near sideline. So number 28, Matthew Curry into the match on that restart. Sam up to Martin. Martin over to Matthew. Matthew had it, but taken from behind by Cantu. Oh. Jason Ibarra making a big run. Kaufman with the big hit. Foul called on Kaufman. Should be a Greenbrier restart somewhere around the 40-yard line on the far side. 42. Big touch by Preza. Off the foot of Greenbrier. Bird pokes it away, forces Greenbrier to retreat to get it. Parker Roberts tries to get it up. Ooh, gets it up to Osborne. Osborne with a nifty move, but he still has it. Cantu has it now. Courier applying pressure, forcing a drop. Greenbrier over to the far side, near side. Parker Roberts. Parker Roberts up to Asher Adamson. Ball gets behind Sim. Loose ball. Greenbrier actually did a pretty good job of clearing that one. And then Kaufman, low line drive to Hoyt. Oh, tries to get over to Curia. And there's going to be the second. That's going to be on Bird, I think. But both Bird and Kaufman are there. Restart for Greenbrier. Number 11, Clayton Preza. Low line drive off the head of Kaufman. Ball off Bird into the near sideline. Greenbrier throw coming. Roberts is going to take this throw. Roberts centers it. Kaufman's there to pressure. Kaufman steps in front of it, but that's going to go off Sam. It's going to be a Greenbrier throw here around the 40-yard line, near side. Down the line, Martin gets a foot on it, but it gets behind him. Now Kaysen pressure 6. That's Adamson. Asher tries to make a lunge, but the ball rolls out the baseline. Goal kick coming for Vilonia. Julio allowing everyone to get set up. I assume it's Julio. Nope. It's going to be Solomon. Solomon sends the ball high over Kaufman's head. Up to Asher Adamson off the Greenbrier head. Asher up to Osborne. Osborne's shot goes out over the N on the far side of the end zone. Vilonia goal kick coming. 23:15 remaining here in this first half. Julio's touch, trying to get up to Kaufman. Kaufman lets it go through to Curia. Curia tries to turn. Kaufman picks it up. Kaufman, oh, is Hoyt got the legs to get there? Oop, has to leap over the diving keeper. Quick restart by Greenbrier. That ball's centered. Greenbrier has to poke it out near sideline. That's Roberts. Roberts trying to get up to Crum. Kaysen steps in front of it. Greenbrier takes it away, though. Crum sends it down the sideline. Solomon's in a foot race with Osborne. Solomon gets there. Pressure's there. Forces a play out the side. Is going to be a Greenbrier throw somewhere around the goal line near sideline. Greenbrier drops to Roberts. Roberts back to Osborne. Osborne in the box. Solomon clears it out the baseline, and it's going to be a goal corner kick for Greenbrier. Number 11, Clayton Preza is going to take this corner for Greenbrier. Ball up in the air. Hits off a couple of different people. Osborne unable to get a foot on it. Ball coming back in the middle. And Crum shot saved by Julio. Crum got a body turn on it. And Julio gets a punch straight up just in time to stop the goal. It is still, though, a Greenbrier corner. We're going to do it again. Preza is still in the corner. Big lift, big turns off the head of Crum, but harmlessly out the baseline. Goal kick coming for Vilonia. Solomon's restart. High floater up to Curia. Curia punches it back to Ortega. Noah loses it to Cantu. Cantu trying to center it. It's to Osborne. Vilonia unable to clear it. Six's shot deflected by Kaysen Martin. It goes to Jance Martin. Jance with the turn. Greenbrier doing a good job of pulling back the Vilonia offensive players. Crum, outside the box, tries to center. Gets off the foot of Cantu. Kaysen sneaks it past Crum, cleans it out the baseline. It's going to be a Greenbrier throw, but the ball is out of the box for the time being. Roberts for the restart. Roberts trying to get to Crum. That's off the top of Crum's hem. Julio pulls it out of the middle of the air, and Vilonia is going to be looking to go. Big touch. Trying to get it to Bird. Crum tracks it down around the 40. He's on the numbers. Centers it. Jones drops it to Ibarra. Ibarra looking to go up the sideline. Barra making a run. Pope's now the pressure. Barra continuing his run. And Ortega dragging back to help, puts it out on the baseline. We're going to have the third Greenbrier corner kick in the last 2 minutes. This time we're going to be on the far side of the field. It looks like, I think that's Gordon Jones tracking over for Greenbrier. Hand up. Big float off the head of Gage Pope. Curia tracking. Six pokes it away from him. That's Adamson. Curia fights back to try and get it, but it is off Curia. It is, and it's through the one open gate on that side of the field. That's the second time tonight I've watched a ball roll through an open gate, and at least this time they were able to find it. In the girls' game, it went through a hole, and that ball was never seen again. Greenbrier throw. Into the box, off the head of Juarez, settled by Greenbrier. Dropping it back to Roberts. Sam's there to pressure. Kaufman Play on called. Kaufman with some contact. Play on called. This ref, I've noticed from the girls' game, likes to play continuance. He waits to see if the team loses the advantage before he makes a call, and he will come back and make a call later. Oh, Kaufman center off the foot of Ian Smith. If not, it was Hoyt's ball to lose. Greenbrier now working up that far sideline. Pretty nice touch down the sideline. Pope's tracking. Pope is now in shielding session. Oh, plays it off Cantu. It's a Greenbrier or Vilonia throw deep in our own far side of the field. Pope is letting Ortega take this throw. Noah's making his way back. 17:30 remaining. Vilonia is up 1-0. That gets to Curia. Curia loses the ball. Oh, that off the center ref. He just points at it. It's going to be a drop ball. Greenbrier drop ball. Prez is going to come and take it. Preza flips into the box off the head of Solomon. 6-8 settles it. That's Jones. Jones now drop, trying to send it out wide to Roberts. Roberts marked by Martin. Crum marked by Martin. Crum plays it in the corner to Jones, or to Osborne. Osborne's touch cleared momentarily. Greenbrier number 9 gets it, puts a head on, but he puts it out. He's not even close to being on frame with that touch. It's going to be a goal kick. Vilonia Eagles. Braden Solomon, quick touch out to Gage Pope. Gage up to Ortega. Ortega back to Gage. Big touch, trying to get to Jance Martin. Parker Roberts takes it out of the air off his head. Crum tracks it down. Martin Brothers track on Crum. He puts it into the box, but Solomon's the first one there. He gets to Kaysen. Kaysen up, trying to get it to Bird. Bird loses possession. Pope clears. One bounce. Roberts gets a head on it, but Hoyt's the one who picks it up. Now we're in a foot race. Hoyt tracks it down just outside the box. Hoyt trying to center. Preza plays it out. It's going to be a Vilonia throw. Into Kaufman. Kaufman tries to flip it back to Curia. Greenbrier's there. Sem pokes it up to Kaufman. Kaufman flicks it wide. Oh, and then that's going to be a foul on Kaufman. Yep. Gordon Jones taken down by Kaufman, earning a foul, and it'll be a Greenbrier restart over on the numbers between the 20 and the 15. Oh. Loose ball. Crum deflects it off of Case and Martin. Solomon tracks it down, tries to keep it in play. Unlucky. Crum's going to take this throw for Greenbrier. Crum up to, well, it looked like it may have gone to Osborne. Now it's back, regardless, it's back to Crum. Crum with Case and Martin on him. Tries to make a run, gets it down the sideline. Solomon's there, picks it out of the air. Trying to get it up to Jance. He actually gets it by Roberts, and now Hoyt gets it over to Kaufman. He's actually got 2 runs. He had Hoyt and Martin. Hoyt's going to just pure pressure run it down, and then he gets it off Parker Roberts. That's going to be a corner for Vilonia. Right under 14 under. Well, we're going to have a substitution for Vilonia on this corner as well. You got Curia coming out. So number 28, Matthew Curia, has some good minutes. He's going to take a breather, and into the match is going to be number 10, Brandon Reyes. Martin's he's able to track it down. He's in the corner. No ball boys or ball girls here in Greenbrier. Martin's off the head of, I think, I don't know who that is off, but off of Greenbrier head. Now Greenbrier looking to go the other way. Osborne slowed down by Sam Juarez. Oh, Kaufman comes away with it. Kaufman flicking it up to Jance. Jance gets a foot on it. Jance sending up to Reyes on the other side. Reyes trying to track it down. Can't get there. Oh. Reyes and Navarra kind of running into each other on the track, which is the one place cleats don't work. Greenbrier with the throw up to number 7, Sam Goodman. Sam Goodman drops it back to Ibarra. Kaufman puts a high floater, takes one bounce. Robert shields off Jance Martin. Keeper picks it out of the air. Crum has it near sideline. Kaufman. Go. Yep. Oh, Solomon probably saves the goal there. Now, Cason Martin pokes it out wide. Bird unable to track it down, but it is going to be a Greenbrier throw. Still a couple lucky touches by Vilonia there to stop an attack. It's still a Greenbrier throw, though. 12-13 remaining. First half, Vilonia up 1-0. Roberts tries to flick it up to Osborne. Solomon's there. Solomon comes away with it, tries to get to Jance. Jance pokes it past Roberts. Roberts trying to get to Hoyt. Hoyt now looking to attack the sideline. 5 is clearly does a good job of shielding off Hoyt. Hoyt's frustrated. He did get a little bit of extra elbow action. Now you got Osborne on a clear into the box. Osborne stops. They have to drop it out, deflected by Cason Martin. Deflected off a couple of different Vilonia players. That's going to go out the baseline. It should be a corner kick. It is. 11:20 remaining first half. Greenbrier down 0-1 against your Vilonia Eagles. But number 11, Clayton Preza, is going to be taking a corner on this near side. This is Greenbrier, I believe, 4th corner of the match. Big floater. Crum can't get a head on it. Can't get off anyone's head. Loose ball. Martin gets a foot on it. 8 settles it for Greenbrier. Tries to send it back into the box. Loose ball. 7 gets a foot on it. Flicks it up. Off the head of Solomon. Ball is still out there. Someone needs to clear it. Cason puts it hard into Sem Juarez. And then I do believe number 6 put that over the high jump pad on the far side. Under 10:30 remaining. Goal kick coming for Vilonia. Solomon up to Reyes. Reyes off his foot. Up to Hoyt, but behind him. Preza puts one up to Crum. Crum tries to flick it up. Oh. Oh. Osborne. Osborne had the ball taken away from him at the midair by Solomon. Greenbrier still pressuring. Oh, 7. Sam Goodman unable to come down with that. It's going to be a Vilonia throw, far sideline, somewhere around the 15-yard line. Ortega's tracking it down. Ortega's throw. Over Cantu. Reyes is there. Bird has it. Bird drops it back to Cason. Cason back to Solomon. Solomon's going to have to hurry. Pressure's coming. Tries to get to Jance. It's over Jance's head. Roberts picks that up into touch. Throws it back into Crum. Crum misses, but Osborne's there. Osborne, now that's going to be off the back of Solomon. That should be a corner. It is. Julio was there prepared in case that ball dropped faster than he was expecting, but it did go wide off frame, but it is off Solomon's back, and a corner kick is coming. Preza back in the corner for Greenbrier. Floater. That's off the back of Juarez. Bird tries to clear it. Adamson gets a body on it. Bird gets it the second time. That ball's curving. Hoyt trying to rush to it. And 5. Ian Smith shields him off long enough to earn the Greenbrier throw. Preza will take this throw. Martin gets it off his foot to Kaufman. Kaufman tried to start a quick counter, didn't get a great touch on it, but it went to Solomon. Solomon to Martin. Martin pressured from Crum from behind. Gordon Jones has it. And now Greenbrier's dropping. This is all the way back to the back line. Smith to Preza. Preza up to Jones. Jones trying to get it out wide. Ortega steps in front of it. Loose ball. Bird trying to get up to Kaufman. Not a great angle. Greenbrier steps in front. That's 6. Asher Adamson. He's making a run. Julio comes out, though. Stops any pressure Osborne was about to apply. Julio. His punt's kind of a low line drive. That bounces over Kaufman and Cantu. Sam kind of loses control of it. Osborne looking to move. Tries to get to Crum. Crum tracking it down. He saves it, but he can't clear it. Uh-oh. Osborne's clear goes straight to 6. Kaufman taken by Cantu. Ball into 7. Greenbrier gets it in the box, and then they have to take it out of the box. Goodman fighting with Ortega. Gets it to Cantu. That to Adamson. Bird tries to poke it away. Kaufman finally does get a good touch on it. Greenbrier centers it up to 8. That's Jones. Kaufman pressures. Adamson takes it out here to Parker Roberts. Roberts sends it out to Crum. Crum tries to get it past Case and Martin, but the deflection goes to Bird. Now Jant standing up the sideline. Touches the line, bounces out of play, and it's going to be a Greenbrier throw. I assume they're going to allow Greenbrier to take this substitution. Number 2, Ethan Fields entering the field of play. Replacing, I believe that's number 7, Sam Goodman. It is. I have to wait till he gets close enough for me to see with my old man eyes. Roberts throw off the head of Kaufman. Hoyt with space. Hoyt by himself. Now he's got Reyes. Oh, drops it a little bit too much. Pope. Cantu beats him to it. Cantu has it. Osborne pressured by Solomon. Osborne flicks it up. Kaysen Martin gets a foot on it, stops, and that was going to Crum, so good stop by Kaysen, but it goes out the baseline. It'll be a corner kick for the Panthers. Gordon Jones is going to take this corner for the Panthers. I think this is it's either the 5th or 6th corner for the Panthers. 6th one. Up. Crum tries to get ahead on it. Osborne tries to get ahead on it. I think Cantu got it on his foot straight into Julio's hand. So Cantu's shot saved by Julio Sanchez. Julio rolls this out to Pope. Gage. Gage trying to get to Kaufman. Greenbrier steps. Loose ball. Retreats. 4:45 remaining. Ball near side. Roberts drops to Smith. Smith tries a big touch up to Osborne. Osborne gets a foot on it, but Ortega tries to get it up to Reyes on a clear. Greenbrier has it. All I've seen is flailing arms and legs, but it is Greenbrier that's coming away with it. Greenbrier tries to center. Pope slows it down, but it is off Pope. And with that, we'll have the 7th corner of this half for the Greenbrier Panthers. 4:10 remaining. Greenbrier trying to find the equalizer, down 1-0 to our Eagles. Floater misses multiples. I thought that hit the the goal crossbar, but it apparently hit the goal post because this AR was quick to call goal kick. So, or maybe it caught both. I don't know. I know it for sure hit the goal crossbar, but apparently hit the upright crossbar, and Vilonia can breathe. 3:30 remaining. Allowing, substitutions. Hoyt's going to take a breather for Vilonia, and that is Josue Navarro into the match. Taking his spot up top. Solomon on the restart. Low line drive. Fields gets it, but he plays it straight to Kaufman. Kaufman's header is in the air to Preza, and then after a couple loose balls, Greenbrier Adamson's got it on the near sideline. He gets it up to Cantu. Cantu's got Juarez with him. Cantu into the box. Cantu gets past Pope. Cantu shot straight into the hands of Julio. Julio has to barrel through a couple Greenbrier players, and now with 2:40 remaining, dangerous restart here. Gets it to Bird, to Kaufman. Kaufman backs to Ortega. Ortega drop into Pope. Greenbrier pressuring. Bologna's got to be smart here. Quick restart to Ortega. Ortega with space. Ortega, I think, was trying to get Martin on a run. Instead, Martin has to backtrack. Martin with space. Up to Josue. Josue, he's got Bird on the wing. That deflected off Parker Adams. And even though it was last touched by Greenbrier, it was off a deflection, so the keeper picks it up. Reyes was there, but he kind of had a wall in front of him. So that restart off the head of Kaufman. Kaufman gets another head on it. Preza has it, settles, and then puts the ball above eye level for me. That's off Ortega, into touch, Greenbrier throw. I think Ortega thought that ball was out of play as it bounced off him. It was not. Ortega tracking that down the line. Minute 30 remaining. Bologna trying to burn as much time as they can, but they got to, a minute 30 is a lot to burn. Hey, we got to, hold on. They got a ball restart. Yep. Greenbrier puts ball up. Oh, that's off the head of Case and Martin. Back into Julio. So even though I don't know if that was intended, it worked out well. I think Kaysen sighed a huge sigh of relief. Oh, that off the head of Greenbrier, deflected Martin. Oh, trying to get to Bird. Loose ball, Bird has it. Pressure comes. Bird turns. He's got pressure coming from behind. He's going to continue his run. Pokes it up to Martin. Smith tracking. Smith's now just going to go into shielding mode. Goal kick coming for Greenbrier. 37 seconds remaining. Greenbrier's going to have to move if they want to get the ball up the field. It's 30 seconds, plenty of time, but they got to be smart about it. Vilonia may be smart just to get this ball out of the way. In fact, I think a handling may have been a correct thing to do there. But ball's loose. That is off, so Julio's going to have to come out. Clears, 18 seconds remaining. Not out of the water yet. That is handling on 8 or 6. Not called. I guess considered a natural position. Ortega to Reyes. Reyes, 6 seconds. At this point, you just boot, right? Shoot. All right, time expires. So that's the end of the first half. Vilonia is up 1-0 at the half on the goal by Sam Kaufman. We are going to take a breather, and we'll be back in a little while for the conclusion of this match. Thank you for watching Vilonia Eagles Soccer. Welcome back to Greenbrier. Halftime is just now wrapping up. Vilonia got the ball to start the match, so Greenbrier will get it to start the second half. The score is 1-0 in favor of Vilonia here on Greenbrier Senior Night. Rest checking on both teams. Let's see. Nope. We're off. Julio is still in goal for Vilonia. Julio Sanchez. You got Ortega, Pope, Solomon, and Martin. You got Sem Juarez out there. You've got Sam Kaufman, Case Bird, Chance Martin, Sam Kaufman, Nathan Hoyt, and Brandon Ray is out there for Vilonia. Number 1, Ethan Rhodes has the ball for Greenbrier. Reyes is pressuring. Pressures. Oh, 2 Greenbrier players knock each other out. That's Cantu and Osborne knock each other out. Unfortunately, Martin unable to corral that ball on the far side and take advantage of it. Parker Roberts takes that off his hip. Jance, Reyes gets it. He almost had a great through there. Bird sends it back to Ortega. Ortega back to Bird. Oh, Bird flicks it off Gordon Jones's face. Hoyt pressuring from behind. Jones has it for Greenbrier. Drops it. Barr gets it back up to Jones. Bird's got it. Bird back to Hoyt. Hoyt gets it to Kaufman. Kaufman, tried to sneak it under Smith to Reyes. Smith got a foot on it. And now Asher Adamson has it. He's on the 50, trying to get it to Crum. Ball gets through. 9. Osborne has it. Tries to center it. That goes through everybody. Cantu tracks. Six sends it across, gets it off the head of Osborne, but it goes. Osborne carried it. Couldn't get his head quite turned. Goal kick, Eagles. Gage Pope has it, sends it down the sideline to Kaufman. Kaufman hit from behind. Foul called. The coach taking an aggressive throw at Kaufman. Center probably needs to warn him not to do that again. Greenbrier coach unhappy with that. Kaufman has it. Kaufman's got pressure from behind. Now he drops it to Sem. Sem flicking it out wide to Reyes. Reyes is not going to be able to track that one down. Greenbrier throw near sideline. Greenbrier sends it across the field to Roberts. Roberts sends it back to Jones. Jones to Smith. Smith with a big touch. That's Cason's throw deflected off Roberts. Kaufman unable to keep he was. Reyes made an attempt, but AR was watching. Throw for Greenbrier. Roberts coming. Into the match for Greenbrier is going to be number 2, Ethan Fields. He is replacing number 8, Gordon Jones. That throw off the head of Bird. Kaufman. Couple step overs. Poked away. Ortega got to it. Nope. Greenbrier, not your ball. I thought Ortega got to it before it went out. He's saying it went out before Ortega got to it. That throw into the box cleared by Preza. That one well over Ortega's head. He's He can jump, but he can't jump that high. Cantu has it. Cantu out to Rhodes. Rhodes trying to flip it back up to Cantu. Bird slows things down. Greenbrier now forced to center it during the Panther. Now they look to move up the field. Field is running with it. Kaufman, yeah, that's going to be a foul. Yeah, grabbed him. Kaufman, don't argue. Yep, and he reached for it. I don't know how Kaufman didn't get a yellow. Julio gets a hand on it. Preza had a good leg on it. Greenbrier looking for the quick restart. 6 has it. Osborne's shot deflected. And Vilonia, no, he's saying corner. Far side AR saying corner. Corner kick coming for the Panthers. Preza gets a foot on it. Crum gets the rebound. Not off. Clock. Yep. Goal, Taylor Crum. Greenbrier finds the equalizer. Vilonia restart. Bird to Sim. Sim trying to get to Kaufman. Asher Adamson steps in front of it. Greenbrier drops. Kaufman. Kaufman with a couple clean steps. Can't get it past him. Sim has it. Now Sim taken by Cantu. Cantu flicks it up to Osborne. Off is not called. Osborne shot deflected off Vilonia. Corner kick coming for the Panthers. Greenbrier got it equalized on the last corner, looking to take the lead on this one. Well, it's not, yeah, but the center ref who's right next to it. So we got a quick conversation over here. Far side of AR says it's off Greenbrier. And after a bit of communication, off Greenbrier is the call. Solomon. Floater. That off the head of Fields. Bird cuts through a couple players. Now he's making a run. Fields trying to send it to Reyes. Good pacing. Parker Roberts shields off Reyes. Goal kick coming. Greenbrier. Quick restart here for Greenbrier. Quick touch out here to the near side to Ibarra. Ibarra. Centering touch deflected off of Hoyt. Hoyt gets past one. Deflects it off another. Yep, that's off. Last off of Greenbrier. Hoyt's hustle pays off. Hoyt checking his elbow to make sure he still has it. Kaufman. Up to Jantz. Jantz gets a head on it, sends it wide. Reyes isn't there. Roberts clear. Knocked back up to Jantz. Greenbrier still trying to clear it. Kaufman. Osborne comes away with it. He keeps it in. Pope slows Osborne down. Gage now has space. Gage to Bird, well, or to Jant. I can't tell at this point. That might have been better to let that play through. Bird gets it to Martin now. Martin back to Bird. Bird with space. Bird tries to flick it to Reyes. Unsuccessful. Oh, Reyes' deflection just behind Bird, and now Greenbrier's looking to go the other way. Osborne has it far sideline, waiting for help. Osborne now drops. That ball played out wide. Ortega's tracking. Adamson now trying to go back to the sideline. Tries to get it up to Jones. Bird steps in front of it. Oh, Bird megs Osborne. Sem comes away with it. Sem up to Jance. Jance Martin has it. Now he's got to hurry. Coming from behind. Gets it to Reyes. Reyes is on. Reyes into the box. And Parker Roberts has to boot that out the baseline. It should be a Vilonia corner. I'm waiting for the. Yep. AR never signaled it, but the center did. Second corner of the night for Vilonia. Vilonia now looking to get back in the lead. We're 30 minutes remaining in the second half. It's a 1-1 match. Kaufman's going to take this corner. It looks like they are going to. Is he calling for subs? No. Kaufman gets it through everybody. Ortega trying to track it down, unable to. Goal kick. Panthers. During that goal kick, they're allowing Vilonia substitution into the match. Is number 28, Matthew Curia, replacing number 10, Brandon Reyes. Goal kick coming for Greenbrier. Quick touch to the near side to Ibarra. Ibarra centers it. Curia forcing Preza to take a quick touch all the way over to Roberts. Curia has already ran more in the last 2 minutes than I have in the last 2 weeks. Only trying to clear that, unsuccessful. You got Bird and Kaufman. Pressure at midfield. 8 tries to play a big ball wide over to Crum. Crum is not called off. Crum's on. Crum centers it, but it's a slow roller to Sanchez. Julio looks to get it out to Martin quick. Martin gets a foot on it, flips it up to Bird. Bird, oh, just over Bird's foot. Big touch by Cantu, but not. I mean, he was closer to hitting the play clock over there on the right than he was the goal. Goal kick coming for the Eagles. Pope has to track that ball down from the corner. I'm sure a ball boy or ball girl will be out there to get that soon. Solomon's goal kick takes a bounce over Hoyt on the Panther. Hoyt gets a leg on it, but too much. Kaufman has it now in the Panther. He tried to flick it out to Jance, but deflection by Greenbrier. Crum trying to set up the sideline, gets it past Kaysen. Kaysen tracks it down, though, and flicks it away from Jones, who is making a run. Greenbrier throws somewhere around the 15-yard line on the far side. It looks like Parker Roberts is going to come up and take this throw. Throw, high, spinner into the box, off the head of Crum, caught by Osborne. Try to touch it out wide. Ortega deflects it. Sem gets it off his knee. Oh, yeah, number 2 is going to get called for a foul. Yeah, number 2 tried to go. Hold on. Yeah, that's going to be a yellow. Foul on number 2, yellow card foul on number 2, Ethan Fields. He's not happy with it. Coach is not happy with it. Coach is actually, I can't tell if he's getting a warning for the stands or if the coach is getting a warning for coach. Two continues to run his mouth. That may be his last. He may have just gotten a second one. Nope, nothing given. But one thing you do when the ref follows you to the sideline after giving you yellow, the last thing you do is you keep talking. Greenbrier dodges a bullet. Solomon will have a restart. Big touch off the foot of Preza. Kaysen. Kaysen settles. Crumb's coming. Sends it up to Kaufman. Kaufman with pressure. Kaufman, that's the lunge. Sam, like Hoyt was more likely to have gotten called for get the foul call than you were there. Sam loses the ball to 12. Abar looking to run, centers it up to Osborne. Osborne trying to move. Ortega gets a foot onto it, but Asher Adamson sends it out. And if he was shooting for the play clock, he made it. Unfortunately, you only get credit if you hit the net. Julio with a short touch out to Solomon. Solomon then sends it across to Pope. Pope with space, tries to get up to Kaufman. Kaufman with an inside turn. Trying to find Curia, but Parker Roberts is there to poke it away. This is up to Crum. Crum settles. He looks to turn. Looks to center it. Solomon gets past a poke from Osborne to Sem. Sem gets it up to Martin. Martin back to Bird on the run. Bird with some space. Now Greenbrier's crashing. Ball to Hoyt. Hoyt back to Kaufman. Kaufman tried to flick it past one. Abreza. And then Kaufman. Kaufman shoves Abreza into the box. Yeah, I mean, Kaufman with a textbook foul in the box. I don't know why he thinks he can argue that one. We have a restart for Greenbrier. Greenbrier quick touch out to the middle. That's Smith. That one over Hoyt. Sem tries to get ahead on it, but Osborne steps in front. Osborne looking to go. He's on the numbers, far side. Gets one step past. Oh, Cantu. Cantu turns. It hits the net, but it hits the outside of the net. Nope. Julio dove, but not it. Luckily, that was off frame. Goal kick coming for the Eagles. Solomon will probably take this one with 24:20 remaining. This one up to Kaufman. Skips over both their feet straight to Hoyt. Hoyt trying to send it through. Plays that off Smith's backside. Now he plays it out to Martin. Now they got numbers. Greenbrier has retreated. Try to get to Curia. Robert steps in front of it. Martin tries to keep it, but it is off Martin. It'll be a Greenbrier throw somewhere around the 20 on the far sideline. Oh, Kaysen gets a head on it, but Ortega to Bird. Bird up to Kaufman. Kaufman can't quite settle it. Clearing touch by Greenbrier. Pope. Six. Asher has it. Centers it. Solomon gets a foot on it. Loose ball. Six sends it back in. Sam gets it past Cantu. Pope pokes it away. Asher Adamson turns. Yep. Julio makes two different stops. Solomon unable to clear it. Greenbrier scores. Cantu scores the go-ahead goal. Julio had made a couple good stops. Solomon unable to get a foot on the clear. Cantu comes up and cleans up. 2-1 lead for Greenbrier, 23:03 remaining. Back to action. Hoyt drops it to Kaufman. Kaufman all the way back to Solomon. Near side to Ortega. Oh, Asher Adamson pokes it away. Yep, space, time. Oh, Kaufman has it. Kaufman trying to flick it up to Hoyt. A bar is there. Hoyt pressures. Cantu has it. Bird and Cantu fight for it. Cantu now plays it out wide to Crum. Solomon gets a foot onto it. Chance Martin running it down, sending it over to Cyber, who's entered the match. And then number 5 puts the ball light level, lands it just out. Casey Martin has it for a Vilonia throw. Casey with a quick start to Sim. Sim trying to get up to Taylor. Greenbrier steps in front. Sim tries to play it off his knee to Kaufman. Greenbrier deflects it. Bird drops it to Pope. Kaufman controls it, but he loses it. Cantu. Greenbrier makes a couple dropping passes. This goes all the way back to Preza. Preza tries to put it up. Ortega gets it at the 30, plays it off his head. Now he's flicking it up to Kaufman. Kaufman, pressure from behind. Kaufman finally gets it off his foot. Osborne and Crum try to team up on Bird. Bird finds a way to get to Martin. Martin to Bird. Now Bird to Kaufman. Kaufman with space. Tries a centering touch. Smith gets a foot on it. Pops it straight in the air. Hoy gets a head on it, trying to get to Siver. Ian Smith is in the way again. Bird's there to control it. Sim's got to be careful. Pressure coming from behind. Asher just misses getting a foot onto it, but a bar is there. Ortega creating pressure. And Asher Adamson has it on the near sideline. Ortega tracking. Semwars gets a foot on it, slows things down. It's going to be a Greenbrier throw somewhere around the 30. During that stoppage, we will have a substitution. Adamson's going to take a break. Sam Goodman's going to replace him. We also have Ethan Fields re-entering the field, and number 8, Gordon Jones, taking a breather. Clayton Preza gets the ball into Fields. Bird has it. Chance trying to get the ball up to Siver. That's staying on line. Fields tries to clear it. Uh-oh. Siver deflects it. Tries to drop it back to Hoyt. Hoyt gets a foot on it, but it's straight to the keeper. Keeper with a good save. 20 minutes remaining. Greenbrier up 2-1. Greenbrier Fields. Changes field to Rhodes. Rhodes trying to find Crum on the far sideline. Crum tries a big touch. It's into the corner. Solomon's going to shield that one off, but it will be a Vilonia ball. 19:30 remaining. Goal kick coming for the Eagles. Another substitution for Greenbrier. Number 8 re-enters the match. That's Gordon Jones. He is replacing number 25, Luis Cantu. Solomon's goal kick off the head of Martin. Parker Roberts flies over Siver. That was off Jance, is what the center ref's calling. That ball trying to get to Crum. Casey Martin's on him. Him trying to center. Solomon clears it through Crum's massive body. Martin trying to find Siver on the line, but Parker Roberts is there to slow things down. Greenbrier now switching fields, looking to come the other way. Case into Jance, not enough on it. Crum tracks it down. Osborne has it, looks to turn. Kaysen slows it down. Bird has it. Roll it up to Martin. Martin somehow doesn't see Roberts. Now he does. Gets it out to Kaufman. Kaufman flicking it out. I'm wondering if Taylor's going to be on. No offside called, but he also can't track it down. It's going to be a Greenbrier throw. That was a pretty well timed run for Taylor. Just unable to track it down the corner, and it'll be a Greenbrier throw. Greenbrier substituting once more. Asher Adamson back into the match. Replacing Gordon Jones. Greenbrier throw. Big throw by Roberts off the head of Bird, then off of Fields to Kaufman. Kaufman to Siver. Adams gets a big foot on it. That ball goes over Osborne and Juarez. Solomon gets it past two different Greenbrier players to Bird on a run. That was ball trying to get up to Siver. Roberts gets a foot on it, knocks it down, slows things down just a bit for Greenbrier, allowing their defense to get back. It'll be Vilonia throw somewhere around the 25-yard line. Martin's throw to Kaufman, poked away. Greenbrier's keeper tracks it down on the A. That ball over Ortega. Osborne flicks it over, but Solomon pokes it away. Throw back into Osborne. Osborne turns. Bird tries to clear it over Asher. Adamson unsuccessful. Pope has Adamson step in front of him. He's turning. He's in the G. And eventually Sem just pokes it away. It is going to be a Greenbrier corner. Greenbrier's 10th corner of the night. It looks like this is going to be Asher Adamson taking the corner for the Panthers. Low line drive. Solomon gets a knee on it. He tries to flick it back in. That gets off a couple different heads, and Taylor Crum hits it square off the football crossbar. Goal kick. Eagles. Substitution for Greenbrier. Number 8, Gordon Jones re-enters the match, replacing number 1, Ethan Rhodes. Goal kick coming for Vilonia. Siver misses it, but it pawns it straight to, foul on 12 for Greenbrier. Kaufman's going to take this touch for Vilonia. Kaufman allowing his teammates to get in position. The touch. Low line drive, tracking right. The keeper touched it. Corner kick. Yeah, as you say, that I think that started taking a bad spin for Sam, but luckily the keeper couldn't track it. Hits off his hands, goes out the baseline. Corner kick for Vilonia, their third. This is going to be Jance Martin. High. Bird hit hard in the box by 22. Play on called. Vilonia throw. Throw in. Hope. Bird to Sem. Osborne has it. He's looking to turn. Tries to put down the sideline. Case and Martin may have gotten ahead on it. Crumb's coming. Dropped all the way to the keeper. Julio to Pope. This off to Kaysen. Kaysen has it. Far sideline. Kaysen sends it up the sideline to his brother Jance. Jance trying to get it upfield, deflected off Greenbrier. That throw did nothing. And we'll have a Greenbrier throw. Probably going to allow a substitution here. Yep, substitution into the match. Number 25, Luis Cantu. Replacing number 7, Sam Goodman. Greenbrier's throw picked off the head of Bird. Kaufman's turning. Kaufman trying to send it out to Siver. The bar steps in front of it. Adamson in the corner. Gets it past Pope. Solomon gets a foot on it. Saves it, gets it up to Siver. Siver trying to get to Kaufman. Loop. Kaufman loses it. Adamson tries to center it. Kaysen gets a foot on it. Kaysen Martin sends it out. Parker Roberts is there for Greenbrier. He centers it back to Fields. Bird tries to get it over to Siver. Unsuccessful. Ortega turns. Ortega to Siver. Siver trying to get it up to Hoyt. Hoyt just can't quite get a foot on it. That's going to roll all the way to the keeper. Hoyt going to make him pick it up. Quick restart throw to Ibarra, near side. Siver. Siver's pressure, but Ibarra gets to the middle. Osborne trying to attack through the middle. Tries to get to Cantu, but it hits off the heel of Cantu. Continuation called. Continuation's called. It's still Greenbrier advantage. This ref has been calling continuation all night. Yeah, that's called out. Throw coming, Vilonia. I guess you can only go back so far on a continuation to make a foul call. Siver, though, gives the ball right back. Siver a little too excited. Hits it off the right side of his foot, puts it in the stands, and it'll be a Greenbrier throw. Fields is taking a breather for the Panthers. Preza drops this back to Ibarra. Ibarra back to Preza. Preza centers it to Rhodes. Rhodes sends it over to Parker Roberts. Parker Roberts back to Rhodes. Rhodes up to Crum. Deflects off Crum, but Solomon's there. Solomon sends it out to Kaysen Martin. Kaysen. Big touch. Gets it off Rhodes. Parker Roberts has it. Hoyt's pressuring. Roberts drops. Roberts to Smith. Smith to Preza. Preza viewing his options. Touches it out to Ibarra. Ibarra to the middle of the field to Rhodes. Rhodes now sending it wide to Roberts. Roberts sends it back to Rhodes. Sam tries to punch it up. I think he may have been trying to go to Bird or maybe to get Hoyt on a run, but Smith's there. Bird. Gets it past Smith, but Roberts tracks to it before Hoyt does. And then Roberts sends a screamer down the sideline. Bird gets it off his head to Martin. Martin now going with Cantu pressuring him from behind. Martin loses it to Cantu. Cantu with Crum. Sem takes the Cantu through pass away. Martin gets a foot onto it, but Roberts is there. Roberts, big touch deflected off Sem Juarez. Sem may feel that one tomorrow. Roberts with the throw. Into Crum. Kaysen and Sem are there. Trying to get it back. I'm going to guess that went off. Oh, nope. AR says it's off Greenbrier. Vilonia goal kick. 8:47 remaining. Vilonia down 1. Vilonia needing an equalizer here. 8:35 remaining. Solomon quick touch out to Pope. Pope with space. Trying to get up to Kaufman. Greenbrier's there. Got 2 on him. Adamson's centering touch picked off by Siver, but Greenbrier returns the favor. Osborne, low line drive, straight to Julio. Julio bobbles it for a second, but able to get there before Cantu causes any more problems. Julio with the quick restart to Kaysen. Kaysen trying to keep it in play, unsuccessfully, unable to get it to Jance. Greenbrier throw around the 15. Greenbrier with a drop throw. Now it's Rhodes in the middle of the field. Rhodes with a big touch, but that trailed hard left. So well off frame, goal kick coming for the Eagles. 7:30 remaining. Solomon has it, taking it up the field, gets it up to Jance. Jance had a little heat on it, so he had to take a second to settle. Now he's got it to Bird. Bird with space, up to Hoyt. Hoyt gets it to Kaufman, but Kaufman unable to maintain. Yeah, that's a clean. It's time for some fans to settle down. Yeah, Hoyt earns the foul there. One through his shoulder into him. Center's explaining to the captain number 8 what's going on. It's going to be a Vilonia restart. 30-yard line, middle of the field. The good news is when the ball is placed on the line, it's real easy to know where the 10 yards is. Kaufman, low line drive. Oh, good pacing, good level, just wide right. Goal kick coming for the Panthers. 6:30 remaining. That over the head of Jance Martin. Kaysen Martin's the one who gets it. Oh, Kaysen was putting it to Juarez. Instead, it goes accidentally straight to Osborne. Cantu tried to track it down. Cannot throw coming. Vilonia right around the 10-yard line. AR's on top of it. Drop to Solomon. Pressure coming from Osborne. Osborne back to Martin. Martin gets it past Crum. Up to Jance. Jance. Center it to Bird. Bird. Oh, unable to get it to Kaufman. Greenbrier has it. Out to Crum on the numbers. Far side numbers. Crum. Feigned a big touch. Ortega steps in front of the centering pass to Adamson. Kaysen got it to Bird. Bird tried to get it to Jance. Just a little bit off on that touch. Greenbrier throw. Osborne. Uh-oh. Well, Crum's held on. Oh. Osborne's shot was deflected straight back to 8, and then 8 picked it out of the air and put it onto the track. Goal kick coming for Vilonia. 5 minutes remaining. Substitution for Vilonia. Cyber was just going to try and walk around the back end. Center ref is making him leave the field properly. So into the match is number 29, Josue Navarro, replacing number 11, Taylor Siver. We are in the last 5 minutes, so any Greenbrier substitutions from now on will stop the clock. However, Vilonia substitutions will continue to run. That ball up to Martin. Martin centers it to Bird. Bird unable to make a turn. Cantu's tackle from behind wins the ball for Greenbrier. Crum into the corner, trying to find Osborne. And it should be a Vilonia throw deep in their own corner. 4:15. Throw coming for the Eagles. That off the head of Crum to the middle of the field. Cantu trying to center it. Sim can't get a foot onto it. Osborne has it. Osborne looking to turn. Solomon's there. Number 8 sends it off deep. 3:45 remaining. If this Greenbrier parent touches the ball, there's going to be a problem. Okay, they do not. Kaufman with the big touch over the head. Hoyt knocked down by 12. Now, Greenbrier tried to waste time. 5 tried to waste time. The center got it. I think that's the only reason why 5 isn't seeing a card right now. 3:12 remaining. Kaufman has it at the 30. He's between the numbers and the hash. Low line drive. Oh, fades right. All of his shots have been fading hard right. Goal kick coming for. Goal kick coming for the Panthers. 2:45 remaining in this match. Roberts drops. Smith puts a big touch. That's fading to the sideline. Martin drops it, trying to get it to Solomon. Osborne's there. Solomon takes it away. Loose ball. Cantu and Sim fight for it. Cantu comes away with it. Now you have Crumb all alone in the box. Tries to center it. Pope. Oh, under 2 minutes remaining. 2:15 on the clock from the second they kicked it out the sideline. Let's see just how much time Greenbrier opts to milk on this because no one, now 11, praises going over to the corner. 2 minutes. Greenbrier could put it out of reach here. Vilonia needs to make a stop here to keep an equalizer on the board. Preza in the corner. Big burner off the hands of Sanchez. It's going to be a corner other side. 1:40. Julio, don't, or not Julio, Josue, don't roll it away from them. "15 seconds off the clock. 1:20. Greenbrier with the touch. No one able to get a good touch on it. Josue is there. No, they're going to say that's a Greenbrier ball. Cantu did a good job of fighting off Navarro. Barr tracks it down. Barr to Preza. Minute left. Vilonia needs to win this ball back and make something happen in the last minute. Preza. Ortega to Navarro. Cantu. Asher Adamson has it. Gets it wide to Crumb. Crumb. Case and Martin on him. Case and deflects. Crumb's tracking it down, though. He's going to continue to fight for it. Kaysen does a good job of clearing it. Oh. Roberts takes out Case Bird, and the Greenbrier parents are upset that Bird wasn't called for the foul. Bird is hurt. Clock stops with 18 seconds remaining. Throw in. Solomon trying to find Josue. Cantu gets ahead on it, centers it. 9 seconds remaining. Kaufman gets a foot on it. 4 seconds left. Greenbrier is content to clear, and with that, the clock will expire. Greenbrier wins it. So that's the end of the match. Your final here in Vilonia, or in Greenbrier. Greenbrier 2, Vilonia 1. We'll be back in action next week. Thank you for watching Vilonia Eagles Soccer. We will see you for the Maumelle match.